Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Good evening, all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not, right?
Clear.
So yes.
Yes, yes, sir. Uh, it's clear.
So yesterday, just I was briefing you about this Python introduction to this Python, right? Just I'll take 5 minutes what we have discussed in the last class. So why Python? Who can learn Python? What are the prerequisites for learning Python? How it was built? Python real-time applications, Python usage, its features, comparison with other programming, right? And reasons why Python is suddenly super popular, Python scope and job market. Why Python? It's a general purpose programming. Any kind of applications we can develop using Python. It's got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programmings? All the features we see here in Python. It's a high-level language. It's easily understandable. Can run on all the hardwares in all the operating system, platform independent, interpreted language, line by line execution, which makes debugging easy. User friendly programming or programmer friendly programming language, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements. So just observe this. Right? There are a language which is suitable for developing any kind of application. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming, which is suitable for developing any kind of application. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming. There are two types of languages: low level languages, high level language. Low level languages like assembly level or machine level, right? They are not human understandable. They are not portable. They are machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. They are not portable. They cannot be carried from one system to another. High level languages like Python, they're human understandable. They are portable and they are machine independent. They are human understandable. They are portable and they are machine independent. They can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Right. So Python has got what programming features? Has got right procedural oriented programming features like C language, object oriented programming features like C++, Java, scripting features like shell script, and modular programming features like modular 3. Yes. Just like C or C++ or Java or this modular programming, we can develop different varieties of applications. Today, Python is the #1 ranked programming language, mostly used programming language in the industry. Just I was showing you some examples by I just opened Google and show you right yesterday. The #1 ranked, mostly used programming. We can write many automation scripts using Python. Python is one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries. Modular programming. Because of this modular programming, Python has got a great boom. It is providing nearly 89,300 modules. It is providing nearly 89,300 inbuilt modules. So models for each and every environment. Python has got models for each and every environment. Whatever environment you are from, like networking or testing or data science or big data or databases, right? Python has got models for every environment, not only for computer applications, then for electronics, for civil environment also, Python is providing modules. Data science, for data science, separate modules like 10 to 15 modules Python is providing. For even for big data, it has got separate modules for networking, for testing, for operating systems. For every database, it is providing a module. For Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, separate modules. Connecting with any of this database is very simple in Python. For Excel files, for CSV files, for JSON files, for XML files, for PDF files. For all these separate modules, Python is providing, using which we can connect and we can read, we can write data to those. For mathematical operations, for statistical operations, for generating graphs. A simple example, right? For example, here math is there. For math, right? Mathematical operations, a module. So just I want to find square root of a number. So just import one module called math. Import math, you say. Within this math, one function square root is present. Square root, right? Math dot square root of 16. Math dot square root of 16. What it gives? 4. Import math dot square root of 16. It gives the output as 4. Okay. In this way, even for statistical operations, for generating graphs, any types of graphs, normal graph, bar graphs, histograms, scatter plots, stack plots, any types. Today in the today's class, I'll be showing you some how simple generating graphs in Python. Just I'll show you without any knowledge of Python, you can easily understand, right, how to generate graphs. And what kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python mostly used for developing what kind of application? Web applications, creation of web applications, right? Okay. Web applications using this framework like Django, right? Using this framework like Django at a rapid speed, you can develop web applications in Python. So the Django framework has got its own database like SQLite 3 with very less coding. The rapid speed, you can develop web applications in Python. And for automation applications using technologies like data science, IoT, DevOps, all this, right? For as an implementation language, Python is preferred. Even for big data like Spark, implementation goes in Python. PySpark is a, even for scientific applications, CP, scientific Python. Even for numerical analysis, we have got NumPy, numerical Python. For graphical or user animations, we got tkinter module. For gaming or game development, we have got Pygame or PyCora. For even for 3D games like PySoy. For scheduling, we have got Python providing Airflow. For testing or test cases, it is providing modules. For software development, for business applications, Python is one of the best choice for developing e-commerce websites. For database applications, Python can connect with any database. For database applications, right, Python can connect with any database like Oracle, MySQL, DB2, SQL Server, Postgres, right? Yes. Web scraping, scraping data from different websites. scraping data from different websites, harvesting data or extracting data from different websites. Embedded applications, like even for embedded applications, the most famous embedded application like Raspberry Pi, which uses Python for its computation. For CAD applications, 3D CAD applications, right? And even for audio video applications, Python is preferred, right? For audio video applications, right? Team player, C player are examples of it. Computer vision like face detection, object detection, color detections, right? For this. Robotics, robotics with Python, data analysis with Python, desktop applications, right? Single user console applications, right? Yes. Okay, fine. Who are using Python today? Topmost applications built using Python. Topmost applications built using Python, right? Yes. Google using Python. Google using Python for its web search system. Yahoo using Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python and machine learning, right? Instagram, Instagram built using Python. The prime reason for Instagram for choosing Python, Python hybrid features. Even NASA using Python for its research and development activities. Some other applications like 4R, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox built using Python. Netflix using Python for its security automation and for subscription related things. MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Maya, a powerful 3D animation which uses Python script. BitTorrent using Python. iRobot for military and commercial operations and for hardware testing purpose. These are some of those examples, right? But Python today widely used, right? And the reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. 30 years back, it was introduced. Nearly like 30 years ago, it was introduced. Why all of a sudden it has got great boom? Reasons which makes it super popular. Very less coding. Simple syntaxes which looks like normal English statements. Interactive mode given by Python. It has got multi-programming features. Wide varieties of applications creations. Very less coding. Simple interactive mode, we can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response. Multi-programming features, right? Wide varieties of applications creations. Okay, wide varieties of, just now I discussed it, and many built-in modules. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environment. Whatever environment you are using, Python has got a module. Okay, fine. Now, today my discussion will be people who are from non-programming or zero programming, other students, right? Who wants to check how simple the Python statements as compared with other programming. That too very less coding, not even 1/4 coding as compared with other programming. Just I'll take a task and I'll implement the task in multiple programming languages. Show you like comparison with Python. How these Python statements looking like normal English statements. Okay. Python comparison with other programming. Python comparison, right, with other programming. Okay, coding wise, length wise, complex wise, you can check how simple the Python statements. So first, I'll write this code. So task is accepting two values, from the user keyboard and performing addition. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition. First, two major programming languages, right? Python and Java. First, I'll write the code using Java. Later, I'll show you in Python. You can just compare how simple the Python statements using Java. So, import java.io.star, import java.io.star, right? So, first writing using Java, right? Import java.io.star, right? Class sample, right? Just write everything within this public static void main, right? Within that string aux, throws IO exception. Input stream reader, ISR equal to new input stream reader. Input stream reader equal to new input stream reader, right? Buffered reader, system.out.println. Enter the first number, right? Enter the first number, right? Whatever number you are entering taken as a string format. String s1 equal to br.readline. Okay. Convert it to integer. Convert it to integer by saying integer dot parseInt, integer dot parseInt. I'll just copy these 3 lines, right? I'll just copy these 3 lines for that second number. Yes, Control C, Control V, right? So system.out.println, enter the second number. Enter the second number, string s2 br.readline, int j, integer.parseInt of s2, integer.parseInt of s2. System.out.println, finally saying I plus j. System.out.println saying I plus j, right? Close it, right? Okay. So this is coded, right? Accepting 2 values from the user keyboard and performing addition, right? Using Java. Later I'll show you in Python and check how simple in Python coding for this. So just I'll take a minute for showing you the execution in both Java and Python. I'll copy this to a separate notepad file. I will create a separate notepad file. Within this, I'll paste it. I'll paste the code. Save it as sample data. So just within the C drive, I'll create a separate folder for this Python 7 p.m. batch. Python 7 p.m. batch, right? Yes. Click this within this Python 7 p.m. batch. Sample.java. Save it as sample.java. At the bottom search panel, type CMD. Just type CMD and go to this command prompt. Say cd slash and come out of this existing path. cd Python, cd Python 7 p.m. batch. cd Python 7 p.m. batch. Java C file name sample.java. If any errors, will display the errors here. If no errors, one error, import, the typo error, import spelling is wrong. Import. Next, check it once again. Up arrow you can use for the previously typed command. Yes, import. It's not changed here, not saved. Control S, save it. Star is missing. Sorry. Input stream reader, no input stream reader, buffered reader, write system.out.println, enter the first number string br.readline, integer.parseInt, enter the second number string readline, right? Check this. It's not saved. Yes. No error, no. Java sample. Enter the first number 10, enter the second number 20. Sum is 30. So this is what the Java code, right? To accept 2 values from the keyboard and performing addition, right? I don't know like how many of you understood this code. It looks little complex to understand. What is class? What is void main? What is IO exception? What is input stream reader? What is buffer reader? What is read line? Integer.parseInt. Even we can use scanner classes for writing the same code. So it looks complex to understand if you're from non-programming background. And that too, you can see the code for 10 to 12 lines of code, right? The same task I'll implement in Python, not more than 3 lines. Just directly I'll open this Python shell. And the first line, the X value, the second line, Y value, third line, the sum of those both values. X equal to using input function, enter value for x, enter value of x, y equal to input, enter value of y, enter value of y. That's it. Print x plus y. That's it. Do you see any complex words here? Do you see any complex words? No, right? Inputting the value for x, in the second line inputting the value for y. Print x plus y. Here also in Python, just like Java, whatever you are inputting taken as a string, I need to typecast to integer to perform addition, right? So just to keep everything within the int function. Keep this entire line in the int function. Int of, you say, int of. Keep the entire statement within the save. Just to go to this Python 7 p.m. right? Yes. Yes. Save it as test1.py. Any name with .py extension. Run module. You can see, right? Enter value of x 10. Enter value of y 20. Sum is 30. Value of x 10. Value of y 20. Sum is 30. Simple code, right? It's a very simple code. Inputting the value of x, inputting the value of y, right? Sum is 30. One more example, right? In other programming, we say array of values, but in Python, list of values. X equal to some random values like 30, 10, 40, 20. Thirty, 10, 40, 20, 50, right? Yes, print x prints the entire list as it is. Just observe the coding, right? Two things, just observe these codings of Python. If you want to know the number of elements here, say len of x. You want to know the max element here, max of x, max of x list, inbuilt functions available, print min of x, max of x is 50, min of x is 10. Sorted of x, arranging all the elements in ascending order. Sorted of x means arranging all elements in ascending order. If I want to find the sum of all these elements, 10 to 30 plus 10 plus 40 plus 20 plus 50, print sum of x. Len of x, max of x, min of x, sum of x, sorted of x, arranging all elements in ascending order. Okay, check this once. Test2.py. Run, run module. Length is this. Max element is 50. Min element is 10. Sum of all these elements is 150. Arranging these elements in ascending order 10 to 50. Okay. If you want in descending order, right? The same thing. Use the same function. Sorted of x. Reverse equal to true. Ten to 50. Reverse it. 50 to 10 you get. Okay. If you want to add a new element to this, how simple just adding a new element to this list. X list I want to append. I want to append a new element 60. 60 gets added. Print x. Check it. A new element 60 got added. You want to remove an element. X dot remove. X dot remove 40. Removing that element 40 from this. Print x. Run module. 40 got removed from this. Okay. You got added. 40 got removed from this. 60 got added and 40 got removed. Okay. In this way. If you want to see, Python has got thousands of modules. 80. Do you see any complex words here? Like other programmings, do you see any? Just to find max, min, sum, sorted, append, remove. Simple functions methods are provided by Python. You have got thousands of models. Python is providing 89,300. For example, I'll show you one example of one module, commonly used module. Import math module. Import math. I want to see what is present within the math module. dir of math. Say dir of math. Print dir of math. Directory of math, right? Yes. Save it. Maths.py. Run module, right? Yes. These are all the properties of the math module. You can see one variable phi, some variable e. I want to just print those values of phi and e. Print within the math module. There's a variable like pi. Math dot e. Math dot pi, math dot e. Save it. Run module. Pi value is 3.14. E value is 2.71, right? Pi value is 3.14. E value 2.71. Okay. For example, you don't know how to work with a particular functionality. There is a functionality called square root. You don't know how to use it, how to work it. Not only in this, any other module, if it doesn't know, right? So Python is providing help. There is a help function. Similar to print function, there is a help function. Math dot sqrt. Within the help function, math dot sqrt. It is going. Check it. Run module. Help on built-in function square root in the module math. Help on built-in function in the module math. Square root is expecting one value x. Square root expecting one value x returns the square root of x. So just you need to provide one value at it returns the square root of that value, right? So just is a printer within the math module square root of 16 I'm providing. It returns the square root of that value. Run module. Square root of 16 is 4, right? Yes. The same way, if any other, right? For example, I want to help on a particular function like POW. If it doesn't know, right? So Python is providing help function, help on within the POW, right? Power help math dot POW, right? Yes. 10 comma 3. Math dot POW of 10 comma 3. 10 to the power of 3. 10 to the power of 3, right? Yes. Help you want, right? Help on math.pow you say. For help.math.pow. Yes. It's just going to help you with the syntax of this. Help built-in function power. Help on built-in function power in module math. Power is expecting two values. Power expecting two values x comma y. It returns x to the power of 5. Returns x to the power of 5. Is expecting two values, returns x to the power of 5, x to the power of y. So you need to provide two values here. It returns x to this. Clearly it is saying x to the power of 5. Yes. Okay, just to say print math dot POW of 10 comma 3, 10 to the power of 3, that is 1000. Run module, right? Yes. You got the output for this, right? In this way, anything, any module, right? Any module you can any module you can get the help on the particular property. Just say and just to print those values, right? In this way. Just I'll take 5 minutes. In that I'll be showing you even generating graphs is very simple in Python. Generating graph is very simple in Python, right? So how simple generating a graph in Python? Just observe two things here. First thing is the coding of Python, how it looks. Second thing is importance of modules in Python. So for generating a graph, we have got a matplotlib. Import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Matplotlib. So just if you see the above previous example, right? Math. Here for plottings, for visualizing, we have got this module called matplotlib. Within that, we have got a built-in property pyplot as plt. Just say plt.plot. That's it. You want set of x coordinate values, set of y coordinates values. I've taken some random values. That's it. So just say plt.show. How simple generating a graph? Import a module, plot x coordinates, y coordinates, plt.show, run module. Just observe this a graph. For 1, y is 5. For 2, it is 7. For 3, it is 4. I want a dotted graph. That too in a different color, green color. Just to give comma here. And just say hyphen. And say color equal to green. That's it. You'll get in dotted line format. Color in green color. Whichever color you specify. Green color in dotted line format. Very simple generating graphs, right? Here instead of plot, if you give bar graph will be generated. Here instead of that HIST, histogram will be generated. PIE, pie graph will be generated, right? Just one more example to check. I want to just analyze how are the sales of a particular product. Just I'll use the same line matplotlib. So what are the sales? For example, mobile sales. The names of the mobiles like Samsung, Vivo, Oppo, OnePlus, Samsung, Vivo, Oppo, OnePlus. The sales, Samsung 45, Vivo 10, this is 15. The sales, right? Vivo 10, Oppo 15, this is 30. So just that's it. Yeah, this instead of using this big name, I'm using this alias name or shortcut name, any name. PLT dot pie graph. I want a pie graph based on, assume these are this August sales. I want a pie graph based on this August sales. In the output, I want labels. What labels? Labels nothing but the mobile names only. Yes. PLT.show. Do you see any complex word here? Other than the mobiles, August sales, pie graph. Save it. Graph 2. If I run this with different colors, a pie graph is going to be generated. You can easily analyze which has got the more sales. Samsung has got more sales. Next, OnePlus, Oppo, Vivo, right? Different colors, labels, pie graph, right? Do you see any complex word here? Mobile names, August sales, a pie graph based on August sales. Labels I want. So that's it. So once we check this course content, what I'm going to discuss, Python basics. What is Python? Why Python? History, applications, features, advantages, versions. Python operations, modes of execution, interactive mode, batch mode, these things, operators in Python, arithmetic operators, comparison, logical assignment, IDEs. In real time, we use different IDEs, PyCharm, PyDev, Anaconda, Spider, Jupyter, Eclipse, flow control statements, looping statements, strings, collections, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses, nested lists, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions, different categories, different types, modules in Python, packages in Python, errors and exceptions, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions, database connectivity, installation of one database, Python date and time, operating system, advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closers, decorators, web scraping, GUI programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Python pandas module, Python NumPy, and matplotlib module, right? So this Django, right? Introduction, Django frameworks, installation. People who wants to go for full stack, this Django installation, project architecture, Django applications, right? Django applications creations, Django views, Django templates, Django admin models, advanced concepts, and also you'll be discussed freely about this UI technologies like HTML. Okay. HTML, right? CSS. So in this UI technologies, HTML in brief, CSS in brief, JavaScript in brief, and MySQL also will be discussed. So you can just check with this, right? Yes. What I'm going to discuss. So Python core in advanced, 70 hours, 2 months duration, 6,000 is the course fee. Apart from this Python, people who go for full stack, right? UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript will be discussed in brief, Bootstrap, and framework like Django framework with 15 to 20 applications, Flask framework, one of a Flask framework will be discussed, REST API, and MySQL and project. And for all this also from 2 to 70 hours, 2 months duration. Python and framework 70 plus 70, 140 hours, 2 months plus 2 months, 4 months. So the timings, right, for the first 1 week to 10 days, it will be at 7 p.m. But later it will start at 8 o'clock, right, up to the end of the course. So check with the timing. So you'll be getting the session videos, soft copy of the class notes, assignments and tasks. A WhatsApp group will be created, will be added into that group, right? 300 plus code examples, 200 plus assignments, tasks, live interactive sessions, right? So as it's a demo session, I was speaking most of the time, but for the regular session, so whatever I type, people will be responding, right? Big data package. Okay, there's a package, big data package also, where you will get Hadoop, PySpark, Linux, and this Python 2 months course will be included in that package. So it's a course fee is 15,000, 12 weekends. It's a weekend batch. On Saturday evening and Sunday evening, it will be 2 hours on Saturday, 2 hours on Sunday, it will be discussed. And you can attend Python Monday to Friday, any of my batch, either this batch or any of my Python batch you can attend. 12 weekends will be 15,000 is tomorrow. There is at 8 p.m. there is a demo for this Hadoop and PySpark. Okay, fine. Okay. Any other queries, fine? The next class will be on Monday. And follow the same link on Monday also, right? Monday and Tuesday also, everyone can attend the sessions to see how the training levels will be. More on this, fine. Will same link, same timing at 7 p.m. Any other queries you got? So from Monday, I'll be showing you with that Python software foundation, Python installation, Python execution modes. We'll be going with the technicals of Python from Monday. So hardly it takes 2 minutes to install Python, the execution modes of Python. Okay, fine. So I'll stop for now. We'll continue on Monday, more discussion on this one. Fine. Thank you all for your time. Yes. Any query you want? Yes.
No. Thank you.
Class duration, yes, Vishal, right? Duration will be 1 hour daily. 1 hour daily, Vishal, daily 1 hour class. Okay, fine. We'll continue on Monday. The more.
Do you have any additional like timings to like clarify our doubts after the class?
So 1 second, if you got any query, immediately you can ask during the session or anything at the start of that class, you can ask your query. I'll be just briefing that answer to everyone, right?
Okay.
You got a WhatsApp group is there. You can just post that if you got any error, you can post in that, or you can have a debate on that in this WhatsApp group. I'll be just showing you. So at the last, I said one project will be discussed. Yes, Vishal. Okay. Fine. So I'm stopping for now. We'll continue in the next class on Monday. More discussion on that, right? Fine. Thank you all for your time. Thank you, Meet you on